Hi, I'm Lyre. I'm the Wandering Frog VTuber. You might think, that's not a frog. Usually I look like that. But let's not worry about that right now. Recently, and by recently, I mean a couple months ago, my friend May and I decided that we wanted to go to Anime Boston together. There were a variety of reasons. Maybe one was more important than the other, but we thought it'd be a really cool event to mark our first time meeting in person. So I hopped on a plane, I flew over. Yay, exciting. Except that first day, it rained a lot. And also, for some reason, I got sent to the back rooms when I arrived in Boston. I'm not sure where the bus driver was taking me, but we were in those tunnels for a long time. We eventually ended up at the trains, but with the way this man was driving, I was not sure I would arrive alive. I think that was the scariest bus ride I've been in my entire life. But I survived it. But then the problem became, I arrived much earlier than May was set to arrive. So what was I supposed to do for several hours in the pouring rain? Well, my solution was I'll go to the Museum of Science. I love science. I think museums are cool. Great. Except when I arrived, it was a school field trip that day, and there were children everywhere. I did get to see the Boston Dynamics dogs though, so that was kind of neat. I'll be honest, there's not a lot of film from this day because I was without May and I was kind of sad and miserable, but I promise there's more stuff in the future. So enjoy this really cool video of these snakes and this tornado sim that I really liked, but these kids kept messing with, so I couldn't get a full video of it. Sorry. But I did eventually get to meet May the Ray. It's true. She is in fact real. I had dinner with her. I forgot to record that too. So, see you tomorrow.
I don't know how well you can hear me, but this is day one of Boston Anime Con. I had to go by myself. May's got other stuff she gotta do today, but I'm gonna get to do all the fun stuff without her. That's okay. I'll just make her jealous later. Anyway, here's Tufts Medical Center. There are so many universities here. It's kind of crazy. Okay, hi, it's me again. I literally just recorded the other video like 2 seconds ago. I looked at my map. Apparently I'm going the opposite way that I need for the train station. So I turned around again. There's Tufts again. I'm not lost. This is fine.
Now, if you've never been to a con before, you might not know how many activities might be happening on a given day. So to illustrate this, I've got the full schedule for the con behind me. As you can see, there's a lot. And this doesn't include the artist alley or dealer's room, which tends to be the main highlight for a lot of people, including me. So since there was so much going on, I didn't get to go see everything I wanted to see, but here are some highlights. Beginner's Guide to Idol Dance! Rather than teaching about different dances or how to dance, this one actually covered the idol scene in the West and how to get connected with the community. Which, as someone who has no clue how to find idols, I really appreciated. After that, I went straight to the K-pop workshop. Now, I don't listen to K-pop, and I don't know what song we did, but I do want to learn how to dance, so I thought this would be good practice. And I certainly attempted. And you might know, they recorded that panel. No, I am not in that video because I was too embarrassed and I left. Sorry. Then right after that, I went to Kana Ichinose and the Jill Harris panel. If you don't know them, they both voice in Gundam and Frieren as Suletta and Fern respectively. And I love character acting. I love understanding the characters. So getting to hear them talk about their different perspectives on voicing for those two characters, it was peak. It was peak. It also made me fall in love with Jill, who I did not know about until this panel. I did immediately follow her on Twitter. She is so cool and funny. Please follow her. I'm very normal. After that, I tried to go to the Samurai Champloo 20th anniversary panel. It had the 3 original English voice actors there, which is incredibly rare. I could not stay long because of outside forces, but if you have not watched Samurai Champloo, please fix that now. English or Japanese, both dubs are good. Such a good show. So when I was finally free, May and I got in line for the Hololive Justice panel. Yay! Look at that lovely line. Don't you just want to sit in it for hours like we did? Just kidding. We got kicked out an hour before the panel actually happened. There were so many people that they just decided to cut it off before they even had a chance to get us in. And given that Hololive was one of the big reasons we went, we weren't very happy. Especially when we learned that the panel allowed people in later when the panel actually started, so there was no reason to cut off the line, and there were empty seats during the panel. So you can imagine how I felt after learning that knowledge. So instead, we decided to wait in another, longer line for the Real and Blue Encounter concert. May and I wanted to go for Real, specifically. We did not realize that Blue Encounter were as big as they were until they performed for a whole hour, and then we watched as some people left. Blue Encounter, I'm sorry, you were really good. I did not know your game, but we were there for Real. And it was great. Except the concert was really loud, and I forgot my earbuds. I'm not going to make you listen to the audio for that, because ow. But here's what the audio file looked like.
Hi. I don't know if you can hear us. We finished day 1 at the con.
Yes, my lower back is hurting, and my lower feet are hurting, and my lower everything is hurting. But that's okay. I had fun.
My feet hurt.
Yeah.
I've been to a couple cons before, so I kind of knew what I was expecting, but
I have not.
there's so many people here.
So many people. I really don't want to get sick. That's my big thing. But
She's so worried about con cred.
I'm so worried, and I start coughing because I'm convincing myself that I'm already sick, which doesn't really make sense because this is day 1.
We're gonna go home whenever we go home, and she's just gonna immediately pass out from disease.
Tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna go, oh, I can't move.
But we have 2 more days.
Yes.
Oh, how much?
Today...
Go ahead.
No, you go first.
I was gonna say you should probably talk about the Real concert while it's fresh in the brain.
Yes, so that was crazy. We had an opener who was very, very good, but it did last like, what?
An hour.
An hour?
It was literally an hour.
Which was kind it's raining, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
No, it's fine.
We're built for that. Okay.
If you were in Boston yesterday for the con, it was really bad rain.
It was a biblical amount of rain.
It was bad.
I described it before. Oh. But yeah, I'm excited because tomorrow I think we're doing more things, or like hitting more places.
We're gonna try to get into Hololive karaoke.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. So we tried to get into the Hall of Justice panel. We got there really early, but not early enough.
Some people got there like 2 or 3 hours earlier.
And still got cut.
Yeah.
So
karaoke's gonna be harder.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work, but I think we'll make it work. But yeah, I think successful. I think I budgeted okay today, but tomorrow I'm gonna splurge.
Tomorrow is shopping day.
Yes, I got my YouTube paycheck, so that's what that's going towards.
Thanks for liking and subscribing and joining the channel membership on May's channel.
Thanks, guys.
I don't know if we're even uploading this part. Good morning, Miss Pigeon. How are you?
Good morning! It is day 2 of the con, and I slept horribly because my hotel AC was permanently set to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Cozy! To fix that, I decided to have an overpriced breakfast, see some cool birds, and maybe get in an altercation with a squirrel? I don't know what this guy wanted. I was kind of scared. But I'm not gonna let that slow me down. There are 3 things I need to accomplish today. 1, get into the Hololive event, please. 2, get my own Mona merch. And 3, meet my idol. Jubyphonic, or Juby, or Juliet Simmons, if you want to know her government name, has been making Vocaloid covers on YouTube since 2012. To me, she was the gateway to Utaite and covering Vocaloid songs, and in particular, the Kagero Project. The very first song I think I heard from her was Told My Answer. She has done pretty much every song from that series, which is how I even learned about it. And yes, I did cry when she sang the final song of the series, Summertime Record. Thank you for asking. She got me through a lot of my school days when no one else was into the kind of music I was, the kind of interest I had. She was very much my comfort. So getting to see her go from being a cover artist on YouTube into a professional voice actor is so crazy, and it makes me so proud. So when I learned that she was at Anime Boston, I really, really, really wanted to make sure I got to meet her. I have never met a celebrity in my entire life that I remember. So going to my first signing event, I was very, very nervous. But guys, she was so nice and so sweet, and not to brag, but apparently I'm one of her oldest fans because I was there for like Told My Answer and God Games. I forget what that one's called. It was so cool to meet her, and I definitely did not cry after meeting her, even when she signed a little print for me that I now proudly display in my office. Doobie, if you are here and you somehow see this, hi, I'm sorry for being embarrassing. A lot of today was going through the artist alley and the dealer's room, so I don't have too much recorded. I do have a little merch haul at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But in theory, we could have done more and we could have shown you more. However, after not getting into the first Hall Live event, May and I had one thing in mind: get in line. Which, speaking of lines, hi Anime Boston staff. I just want to say, I'm sorry. I am so sorry you had to deal with VTuber fans. I realize what a Herculean task it is to wrangle all these fans into not causing problems, not being a hazard, and making sure that people can still get into the panels and events that these people are crowding in front of. So I just want to say, Anime Boston staff, thank you for your service. I understand now. As for the Hall Live karaoke line, way better than I expected. Because for May and I, we don't really have anyone to talk to about this very specific interest in our personal life. So imagine our surprise when suddenly we're surrounded by dozens of people who just can't stop yapping about VTubers. And I'm not even really a Hololive fan, I'm sorry. I'm just a casual clip watcher, but getting to hear everyone so excited to talk about any VTuber was such a surreal experience. What we originally believed was going to be the slowest hour to 2 hours of the whole con suddenly became such a joy, and we didn't even realize when it was suddenly karaoke time. Sorry, no screenshots or video.
Day 2 review featuring Mr. Guy.
Mr. Guy. Mr. Third Wheel.
Mr. Third Wheel. Feet are really, really hurting.
Actually feel pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
It's because I'm wearing these like these tights kind of that they connect with the feet. So it's really hurting my toes.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So for your information, that's my review.
How'd you feel about the Hololive concert?
I feel great. I'm so happy I got to see my ladies. And I actually bought things today, which is good.
I really liked some parts of it. However, it was a really bad venue, I think. They should have put us in the big room. They put us in like a ballroom and we should have been in the main room because there are too many Hololive fans. I'm not gonna lie. And it was really hard to see the subtitles.
Yeah,
but that's my thoughts.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Hi, I don't know if you can hear me very well, but it's final day. I'm waiting for May right now. We're gonna do some artist alley shopping, and then we're gonna be done, and I'm gonna go explore
Boston with me. Oh my gosh. Hopefully we can do the Freedom Trail. Both of our feet kind of hurt though. I know she was feeling it in particular last night, so we might just end up just sitting and chatting because I miss her. All right, hi. To be completely transparent, for some reason my microphone settings completely like goofed themselves. So if I sound different compared to the other sections, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
Could shaw. He could.
Kerchaw?
Look, Robert could shaw. He could shaw.
Did he though?
Could not. I don't know. He could though.
Wow.
I wish we had food. Dang it.
Wow. Wow.
History.
Quincy.
Quincy and people.
And a drummer somewhere in the distance.
And a mysterious drummer.
And then violent seagulls are that way.
And my tired ankles.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at those. See those fans over here?
Oh, yeah.
Illusion. Ooh.
Wind spinner. Bye.
Regency. My best friends. And Bay State. And Harbor Island. Oh.
So, turns out that lots of places are closed on a Sunday for Memorial Day. So, the Freedom Trail was kind of a bust. Who would have thought? It was probably for the best, though, as May and I were dead. Our feet hurt so bad. So instead, we got some yummy mochi donuts and had a really nice chat at the hotel. And with that, we hit the final day of me being in Boston. May actually left earlier than I did, so I got to walk around and see how nice Boston was. To the point I realized I was going to be super duper late and I had to take an Uber to get to the airport on time.
I will say one thing that is confusing me. I know it's like Memorial Day, but like there's nobody walking around except for like a couple people. I thought there'd be a lot more. Where are the people?
I did also get to try the Boston cream donut. Food review time. It was mid. The chocolate glaze I had was way better. The cookie dough donut I had was cool in concept, but it was a little heavy for me. And the cream and the Boston cream did not taste good. I think the Boston cream at Dunkin' Donuts might be better than the one I had in Boston. So that's it for the trip itself. I want to go back. I want to go back so bad. I've been like wanting to go back ever since. It was so nice. I've been miserable. But at least I got this really cool merch at Anime Boston. Wow. Ooh. Ah. I don't have the credits for all of these. So if you happen to recognize some of these people, could you let me know? I really want to credit them properly. As you can see, I bought a lot of pins. I'm a pin collector. I love collecting pins. I got some awesome ones by Sorbet Jungle. I love this skeleton crocodile so much. I love this whale shark. I got some Chi-Bird pins. I did not know Chi-Bird was gonna be there, but I've been following them for a while. Huge for me. And then a couple other pins. I don't remember who they belong to, if anyone recognizes them at all. And I got this little baby. I love this guy so much. I thought it was perfect for me. I love this bat print. I love it so much. I need this thing framed. I have not put up any of the art I have purchased at Boston, even though it is now August when I'm recording this. But I love this art print so much, and it's gonna have the nicest frame when I remember.
And then, of course, I got my Omona merch like I said I would. I didn't know exactly what I wanted from Omona at the time, but this bag immediately called to me. I've never really worn a crossbody bag like this before. I think it was a really good purchase. I love wearing it. It makes me feel so cool. And then I also got a couple prints from Kari Pongo. I've never really heard of them, I think, before this. I'm not 100% sure, but I love this art style. And this little Glico print I got too of the cat laundry makes me so happy. I bought so many cute prints. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I don't really know where I'm gonna put them, but I love having them. They make me happy. And then I got this really adorable print. I don't remember where I got it from, but I love the texture on it. It looks so cute. And then I got this really adorable gift bag. I don't want to give it to anyone, to be honest. I kind of just like owning it for myself, but eventually someone will get to experience the joy I do when I get to look at this. And then, of course, my lovely Juby print with my name on it. I'm so happy with this one. And that's it. This video is so late. I'm so sorry. But I appreciate you taking the time to watch it. I hope you had fun watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing me and May being silly. I hope you enjoyed seeing the con experience. This was my first positive con experience, I would say. I've been to other cons in the past when I was younger and I did not know what I was doing. This is the first one where I really feel like I enjoyed 100% of the time I was there. If you have never been to an anime convention before, I highly recommend at least trying it once. I know it's not for everyone. Of course, I've had my bad experiences, but there is something very communal about going to an anime convention and seeing just a bunch of nerds weebing out that I think is really special if you've been an anime fan for a while. Especially if you've never had anyone to talk to about it in person. This was something special to me. I'm gonna think about this trip for a long time.